Have you ever read 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss? I read that many years ago, and a lot of the principles I actually have put into my day-to-day life. I'm now able to run a $4 million business by only working about 5 hours a week. I'm going to share with you 5 time-saving tools that can help you run your business as well. As the CEO in the company, the things that I really focus on a weekly basis is building big relationships so that I can bring new business into the company, always looking for new ideas and things that we're going to implement or change within the company, as well as creative problem solving. Those are the things that I focus on as the CEO of the company. So in Tim Ferriss's book, he talks about eliminating the unnecessary things that are distracting you on a day-to-day basis, such as emails and phone calls and things like that, as well as automating everything that you can within the company. He also discusses the 80-20 rule that brings in 20% of what the activities you do brings in 80% of your business. And outsourcing. So outsourcing a lot of the work. We live in Greece. We've definitely set up our business where we can work from anywhere in the world. So let's get into the different time-saving tasks for you. So the first time-saver tip is to plan your day the night before. Really pick 3 things that you want to get done the next day. So with working a 5-hour work week, that's just about an hour per day. You know, spending 5 or 10 minutes on each of these tasks and making sure I know what they're going to be the night before. So some of the big things that I do is, a lot of it is, am I going to have a meeting with the COO, which I have once a week? I look at the numbers, how many leads that's turned into new business. Are there any big issues that I need to handle? Is there anything that I need to do? I make sure that I plan that the night before so that the next day I'm only working 1 hour. Time saver number 2 is time blocking. The first thing I do is I look at my calendar and I look at it for the entire year. I put in any special events, conferences, vacations, anything like that is the first thing that I do within my calendar. And then what I do is I add any meetings that I might have, or any time that I'm going to review different reports, different numbers, different P&Ls, marketing, whatever I'm going to do, it needs to be on my calendar or it really doesn't exist. Time saver number 3 is automation and delegation. And what we do within our company is we've built out an organization chart, which we have our sales department, our marketing department, our COO, we have our operations department, as well as our finance department and our human resource department. So each department has different things that they have automated. We have, for example, CRMs within our companies, which is a customer relationship management tool. We have one of those for our virtual assistant company. We also have it for our real estate company. We have so many different tools and project management, and everything within the company is pretty much automated and delegated. We do everything that we can on a daily basis. So we use Bamboo for our CRM. We also use Asana for our project management. And then I highly recommend, if you're looking at any app, AppSumo is an amazing tool that you can look at where you're just paying, instead of a monthly fee, you're paying a one-time fee, and it's a very minimal amount. And AppSumo is a gallery of different applications with a one-time fee. So because of the project management tool, for example, we're able to assign people to the task when it's due, any type of notes that we need, and then it can be held accountable. And then what we do is we have weekly and monthly KPIs that we take a look at to make sure that everything is being done. This also helps keeping, the completion rate of every task. And so what I do is I get an update of everything every single month on how, for example, all the coaches are doing within the company, how many appointments we made, how much new business we have, where are our issues at, where my focus needs to be. Do I need to solve some big problems within the company? Do I need to help implement some new systems? So time saver number 4 is taking care of myself. And how do I do that? Taking care of yourself is really important, because if you're not healthy and you're not taking care of yourself, there's no way that you're going to effectively run a business very well. Either walking and going to the gym and making sure that your head's clear, doing yoga, all of those things will help you. Some of the things that I love to do is I love to make sure that I'm taking the time to go on vacation and enjoy life. You never know how much longer you have or somebody else. So there's all kinds of things that you really should be doing on a daily basis to make sure that you're healthy, that you can bring to your business and to your team. So before we move to time saver number 5, what do you do well? What is your routine every single day, and what do you really need help with? They're always asking me, how are you able to live in Greece and travel the world and run, $4 million companies, only working 5 hours a week? How are you able to do that? And the reason is because of the time savers that I had mentioned previously, and because I have a routine, and because I stay on track and really just focus on the things that I need to focus on and let the team do the rest. What are the things that you need help with? What are the things that you're doing to stay on track? How many hours are you working a week? How many hours would you like to work a week? Now let's get to time saver number 5. So time saver tip number 5 is hiring the right people. That is probably the most important thing that you do, is hiring the right people for your team, for your culture, really creating what are your core values, really focused on that, and hiring around your core values is extremely important. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to automate everything that you can, and then you need to use as many apps as you can, and then hire virtual assistants, because virtual assistants can save you a lot of money. So hiring virtual assistants is the first way that I would go, because it saves you a lot of time, money. You don't need space for them to work. You're not paying labor taxes and such on virtual assistants. So having a 5-hour work week a reality, hiring the right people, I feel, is the number one thing that you need to focus on to maintain a 5-hour work week. And then you need to make sure that you go back and you're taking care of yourself. How are you eating healthy and exercising, and what's your mental health like? Those things are so important, as well as delegation and automation and time blocking and planning the night before. If you do all of those things, that is going to put you well on your way to a 5-hour work week as well. If you want more information about how to hire virtual assistants, and watch my next video that's going to show you step by step of exactly how to hire the right virtual assistant for your company. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.